Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's been a while. I've been busy.
Don't overwhelm yourself. Take it day by day. That's personally, as a human, be first. As soon as waking up in the morning, to be first.
All right.
As soon as waking up.
I always check that because I don't know sometimes. Alrighty. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And Merry Christmas. I was given these sleds. One's already painted and one is not. And I'm going to be making them for my neighbors. I'm going to put their the in their last name, the top. The question I'm sitting here, and this is what I'm doing, is I'm putting this pick will come off this, and it'll be kind of like in the corner with a glittery snowflake and then a brown one, or just this. Maybe a little bit of ribbon. I'm not making them Christmassy. I'm making them so they can leave them all up all winter under. Okay. And I keep wondering if I should more than one. Now the question is, I'm trying to make this one. Try to see if I can make it look wood grainy, like vintagey. So that's where I am right now. If I should try to. So we're going to start with this one and see how it turns out. Because it's going to be different paint. Because I did not do this. So what I'm thinking about doing, and I should be able to do it. Hey, it's a different chair. I got a new chair. My cat just jumped up in the back and she's like, whoa, wait a minute. There ain't enough space. Yep, there ain't enough space there for you. No more space. All right. I have it because I've seen it. Just have to find what I'm looking for. Nope. Clean the craft room with the grandkids on my way. Kind of did an overhaul kind of thing. Because it needed it really bad. So they were here. They got put to work with me. When they come, they're in here as much as I am. Okay, I'm trying to find a certain thing. Sitting on a step stool looking is not helping. Nope. Let's get my other one down. Maybe it's in this one. Nope, I don't think so. Nope. Well, what the Jesus here? Okay. Where would I have seen that? I don't have home at school either. Because I'm thinking about doing a crackle. You know? Get it that kind of look. I thought I had stuff that did that. had that, what would it be? That's the $100 million question. What was I in that I saw that and went, oh, I didn't know I had that. It was one of those kind of things. It was recent too. So what did I have out recently? I had this out recently. That's not it. Alcohol inks. Well, I don't know. Kind of ill prepared here. Okay. Oh man. Oh, boy. Okay. It's like, why isn't my closet shuttered? Okay. Well, but I think Mod Podge would work for what I want to do. I don't know, clear tacky glue. Okay. So we're going to experiment. Alright. Now I just have to determine. I think I'm going to repaint this white. Okay. Got a bigger brush. Where's my bigger brush? There we go. I gotta check something. I'm trying to remember how to do this. It's been a while. So let's go to our famous favorite thing. Mm-hmm.
Hey everyone, welcome to. You can practice. It needs to be darker than the top coat. That way it shows underneath the crackle. So I'm going to show three different techniques. The first one, coat any color you want. It needs to be darker than the top coat. That way it shows underneath the crackle.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to show three different techniques.
Okay. So the darker color should be, I shouldn't have painted this white. Okay. My bad. We're going to take this up. I'll have to spread it out evenly. Well, you got a base cook remake. Okay. Oop, I'll be touching it up anyways. Alright. Okay, now I want so I'm thinking of making this a silver tone or bronze. Maybe. That's a little shimmer. Ooh, this thing's runny. Good. So while I do this, we're gonna watch her. And I will Legit Designs 143. If you guys are interested who I'm watching to learn. Come on.
The first one is going to be just painting in one direction. Don't worry about having the glue the same thickness in all areas. You want it to be random. You want it to be thicker in other areas. This second part here, I am going to do just a crisscross type brushstroke, just random. I don't want the brushstrokes going in one certain direction. Okay, in this last section, this is the technique that I personally use, and I absolutely love the results. I'm taking the Elmer's glue in my brush and I'm stippling the glue on, which of course is just in random spots. Just put it where you want. Just don't worry about it. Don't think too much on it. Just do a random pattern. Stippling, of course, it's going to be thicker in some areas than others. All right, once you have your glue down like you want, I'm going to take my heat gun, and this is just the way I do it. You can try, you can practice however you want, do test boards. I take my heat gun and I dry it pretty much to the point of being tacky, and it's still a little bit damp.
I just remembered I'm going to do the back too.
Now I'm going to apply the paint in the 3 different techniques. The first one, I will end with all the brush strokes going in one direction. On the second one, I will be doing the crisscross with my brush, just random strokes, nothing in any one certain direction, just crisscross it all over. On the third one is the technique I love the most. I had some already mixed up, the Rust-Oleum linen white with a little bit of Dixie Belle Sea Spray. I thought I had enough to finish it, but I had to mix some more. But on this technique, I'm pouncing. I'm just taking gobs of paint on my brush and just pouncing all over the glue, just randomly. No certain direction. Here I'm just mixing a little more. I thought I had enough. That, I have to say, is my favorite technique. That's the one I use on my projects. I'm pointing out, look, it's already crackling, and I haven't even put the heat gun to it.
Ah! Dang it. Hope I didn't pick up anything.
Now I'm going to take my heat gun, and it'll help dry it and help bring out the crackle. All right, as you can see, 3 different techniques, 3 different results. Now, let's take our paint and on just half the board, let's give it a second coat. If you're not happy with the coverage, let's try giving a second coat over the crackle and see what we get. Okay, let me add right here also, I did not put a second coat on the third technique because you dabble it on so thick in places that you don't need it. And as you can see here, the second coat covered more but still had some crackle. So it did tone down the real heavy crackling. So it would depend on what kind of look you want. So now let's apply the Waverly Antique Wax and wipe it back and see what it does. Now this is without a top coat on the first two, and of course, if you don't want it that dark, you can apply a top coat first.
We're learning it at the
and
same
will
time,
wipe
everybody.
back
Because I
more.
forgot how
And
to
you'll
do
see
crackle.
that on the third square.
I'm out of Elmer's
I
glue.
do seal it before
And I know I have a thing of crackle here. I seen it. And I'm like, oh, I got crackle. I don't remember where it is. Because that's the look I'm going for. Right there is what she's kind of doing. To make it look like it's old and vintagey. And then this is going to be silver.
Let me add right here, if you're going to be putting a transfer on your project, you want to do it before you apply the wax. That way you seal in the
Oreo?
transfer.
What the heck? Yeah. Because I don't know if I'm going to have to Google it.
Look at this bad boy here. We're literally going to ship this across the U.S., guys. Big old railing, huge box.
All right, on the third technique, I'm going to take Mod Podge in the matte finish. It's a spray acrylic sealer, and I'm going to give it one coat and let that dry real good. And then I will apply my Waverly Antiquing Wax. And you'll notice that between technique 1 and 2, with the sealer on it, it will wipe back and the white part will still be bright or brighter. And the antiquing wax still gets down into the cracks. So it just depends on what look you're going for. But this is my favorite technique.
I kind of like the one she's working on.
As you can see in the first technique, the brush strokes going all one direction makes the crackle a little more like that, all one direction. In technique number 2, the crisscross, the random, your crackle is more random. And then, of course, the third is my favorite, and it's the pouncing, and it's thicker in some spots than others. And it gives more of a natural crackle look. And you can use any colors.
I actually have a Mod Podge too. Crackle. Okay, but I can't. It's on Google. It says I can, so we got that covered, kind of. But I'm gonna see if I can find a crackle while the sled dries. Then I'm gonna put another coat of paint on that because I want it a little bit browner. You know, or actually, maybe I'll leave it the lighter. No, I'll put the light on top. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look through my stuff in my closet over here, just to make sure. And because I dropped everything all over the place. Yes. What's that? I had them out that long ago. See in there. Okay. And it's oxide. Oh, alcohol. Where is this up here? It's down here. Okay. That's paste. Yeah. There's that. That's blended solution. Thought I would have that like with the glue. Okay, one more spot. And it's not there, but I don't know. That's just tape. I don't know. Where have I seen that? It's gonna drive me crazy. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. Maybe I overlooked it. It's like in the glues. But I'm pretty sure I didn't. But my sight, you never know. That's all-purpose spray adhesive. Got that given to me. Shaving cream. Adhesive spray. More adhesive spray. And rubber cement. That's what I thought for that. Okay. See this right up there. Room. Try to keep things that are kind of like the same together. Okay. So we have texture medium, glossy accents. Got plenty of those. High gloss varnish, liquid adhesive, modeling paste, black gesso, iridescent medium, gesso, iridescent medium, diamond glades water based, and this is triple thick. That was given to me. So it's not in here. Okay, I'm gonna check just in case. I don't remember what it looks like. I just remember reading it. I wonder. I think I know. I had to think. I got two different types here. I got a step 2, fine crackle finish, and then crackle. I hope it's good. Let's see. Step 1, fine crackle finish, and just crackle. So I don't know for clear and fine crackle. So You knew I'd think of it. I have to get my brain cells working. So I was like thinking, wait a minute. I'm gonna do one more coat. A darker brown. Every time I think of glue, I usually have Elmer's glue in my house. I usually buy it by the gallon. And I ran out and never think of it when I'm out and about to grab glue. Or I would not worry about it. Like I said, I'm going to do the runners or whatever you're going to call them in silver. Or bronze. I haven't decided yet. And on top, it's going to be the darker brown. All right. So let's see if I can. Let me get my magnifying glass out so I can read this bottle. Let's see, where's one? That's step 2. Step 1. Step 1. Let's see if they're stretching. Step 1. Ooh. Step apply one coat even. Okay. Apply one even coat of step 1 fine crackle finish over dry painted surface using synthetic bristle brush. The thicker the coat, the longer the cracks. Step 2. When dry, 15-20 minutes. Blah, blah, blah. Then fine crackle finish using step 2. Okay. So then what's step 2 do? Okay. Step 1, dry 15-20 minutes. Step 2. Fine crack finish. Using a soft synthetic brush, fine cracks will begin to appear on top. coat dries. Let dry overnight. Antique as desired. When completely dry, apply varnish to protective coat. For best rate parts, test and silver service. I don't get this. So, apply one even coat of step fine crackle finish over dry painted surface using espresso coat, large cracks. Step 2. When dry, 15-20 minutes, may vary due to temperature and humidity. Apply step 2. Fine crackle finish. Soft, thick bristle brush. Fine cracks will begin to appear as a top coat dries. Let dry overnight slash and take as desired. When completed dry, apply. Oh, okay, got it. So, okay. You apply this, you let this step one, you let this completely dry. Okay, I got a smear. Let this dry. Okay. Alright. Then you apply step 1. I need my phone. There we go. Who is this made by? Delta Cream. Delta. I don't know how so old this is. I don't know if it goes bad because it was bought at Ben Franklin Crafts. It was all stuff given to me. So let's see. Let's see. Delta. Oh, excuse me. Delta. What's that? CERE. Oh, whoops. CERA. M. Quote. And it's fine. Crackle. Finish. And search. So, oh, here we go. That's a short. And that, well, let's hit the shorts. It's only short. Well, if it works, I'm gonna.
This is your host, DL. This is 11th of November, 9:31 a.m. So here we have Delta Cremor Coat, Crackle Paint Finish. I don't know if you guys use it or not. I have used it a couple of times. I still have it in my art supply. Time to time, I take a crack at it and I use it on my paintings and collage. Let me know if you guys have used it.
Don't let fine line crackle. Did you know that you can?
It's not what I expected. I expected like a tutorial. I use it, and the time and date. I'll get that. Oh, here we go. Let's see. No. Okay, I'm just going to use it like I would normally do it and see what happens. If it doesn't, I'll just take this downstairs and I'll sand it all off. we're gonna dry. I'm gonna start shaking. Actually, well, I'm gonna do a quick coat. Wow, Tina. Fingerprints on the back. Where? Let that dry. Over there. I'm gonna do the quick coat on this one. Let me see something here. That's the look I want. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand that down and not worry about the crackle. Okay. Awesome. That's what I wanted right there. I may do the crackle one on there, on that one, and leave this one like this. Now the sides are going to be darker. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. I'm gonna do the runners on this one. The brown, the solid brown. And then sloppy Tina. Okay, I'll come back and I'll finish to the bottom. Okay. We're gonna go one more time across this. I love how that looks. Like that. Just imagine the greenery. This tucked in somehow. Maybe, yeah, I will, like, somehow. This won't be on there. There we go. Take that off. Make kind of like that. And then name. Or maybe, oh, there we go. The snowflake on top. Like that. Snowflake will be on top, tucked under the pine cone, and then in the corner, and then their name, and then their thing to hang it. Trying to get gobs of paint I'm seeing here. That looks better. There we go. Okay. Okay. That's what I'll do. Okay. I don't know how I got glitter on this. Okay, I'm gonna sit this behind me to dry because I have to do the back better. But I love that look. That's the look I was going for. I knew it was going to happen on this one. This one was pre-painted. So we're going to see what the crackle. I'm just going to test a little spot at the crackle. If not, I'll sand this baby down. Okay. Now, just going to. I'm just going to do one little area. Oh, it's a lot. It seemed like I put out a lot, but. Oh, what the hell will do this whole thing? Okay. We'll see what happens. I am going to take a paper towel and go around my edge. I dripped. We're going to let this sit here. I'm going to put this up. I'm going to go wash my hands. And I will be right back. Guys, it's going to take a little bit longer. My inflatables, because we got snow last night, didn't come up. So that means they're running. I got to go bring them up. I have to put my boots on and go outside. Sorry it took so long. I don't know if anybody came in. Okay. I have 6 inflatables for Christmas. And of the 6, 5 were snow covered. I meant to do it when I was out shoveling this morning, and I forgot. And then when I walked out, I saw standing up, and I looked out, and I'm like, oh, none of them were. Only the big 12-foot Santa was up. I am not seeing anything happening. Yeah. All right. I got to sand this down. You know why? Because the paint's not even sticking. So we're going to scrape this all off. And I'm going to sand this paint that they used off. I'll just scrape this off real quick. Dried nice on the edge. Well, not really. Let's see. Let's see what's underneath this. Oh, that's hard on my hands. Why does it look like it was like a blue underneath there almost? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get this tan off, and then I'm going to paint it brown. Okay. And then I'm going to wait to see what happens. Because if you notice, this isn't that pure wood stuff. It's that, I don't know, you can kind of see. So all right. It's like, I hope this I can cover. We got some grit to it a little bit. All right. Let's see what happens here. See if I ruined it. No. Ooh, look at there, guys. That's the look I'm going for. Yes. Okay. And that spot will be covered anyways. So, one more coat. Awesome. I really like how that's looking now. Let's see how well I can cover this sides. I should have took a picture beforehand. The transfer. I never think of that until I'm halfway through a project. Then I think of it. All right. I think we're good. It's going to need another coat, I know, on the edge. I can see it already. I got the look I was kind of going for. Kind of like this one better than I like this one. All right. I think I'm going to do one more coat and brush off. Ooh. Okay. All right. Now let it dry. Go around and check spots that need more paint on the edge, which I just noticed here. Coat there. There they go. And once they dry, I'm going to take them down and give them a clear coat spray. If I have some, I might just put a clear finish on. And I'm going to experimental with these on something else. See if it works. I like how these are looking now. So I'm going to let them dry. And of course, this one's has the darker look because it had the darker finish to begin with, but that's all right. It looks all right. I'm not going to worry about doing the silver. So then, once they're completely dry, I'm going to put this, and I'm going to stick this like underneath, and that's how it's going to be. I'm going to, of course, cut that off. And put that like that. And then it'll have the name. And hang it up with some. I may put a little vintage, maybe a little bit of vintage lace or something in there as well. But it looks pretty good. Well, you guys can't see it. I'm sorry. Boom. There we go. So it'll be like that in a corner. Then their name, the, down, however I write it. And then the cording. And maybe an extra pine cone or two is needed if I got some. Oh, here, I can raid. Like maybe a little extra. Another pine cone or something. Because I was going to brew this. But it didn't look right to me. It just didn't look right to me. And then I was going to, this is what I started out with. This greenway with the ribbon and then the snowflake. But I didn't like how it looked. I liked how this one looked. But maybe I can add the ribbon somehow. We'll see. It's where I am. So, I like how I did this one. Looks so good. Two different ways. One was painted, one wasn't. Didn't like it. sanded it off. Got this cool look. So I will talk to y'all later. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And as always, be happy, be kind, be safe, be funny, be crafty, and bye for now.